an extraordinary unveiling at the Metropolitan, 3 Pratt Boulevard, Glen Cove, New York 11502. The stage was set for the grandeur that awaits at the New Year's Eve party in the Hilton Grand Ballroom, Long Island, New York. Amisha Patel, the epitome of Bollywood charm, graced the press conference answering personal questions that added a touch of intimacy to the excitement of the upcoming celebration. Part of the press conference was also host Shalin and DJ Kacha. The dynamic duo Atik Sheikh of World Star Entertainment, in collaboration with Omkar Singh of Event Master, unfolded their visionary plans for the Hilton extravaganza, ensuring a night that transcends expectations. Mana TV International captured every glittering detail during the press conference, promising viewers a front row seat to the glamour, entertainment, and surprises that await on New Year's Eve. As the spotlight turns toward the Hilton Grand Ballroom, anticipation builds for a night where Amisha Patel's allure, the meticulous planning of the visionary organizers, and the unique ambience of the chosen venue come together to create an enchanting New Year's Eve experience. And this was captured in this wonderful press conference to welcome 2024 at the Hilton Grand Ballroom.
I'm taking it. I'm all ready for a stunning evening tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
And of course, I really want to congratulate World Star Entertainment. I'm Ragini. I'm representing Mana TV International and TV5 USA. And here with me is Prakash Ji. And it's really nice to meet the entire team every time I meet them. But Amisha Ji, you are, how I say this? I really don't want to say my age, but I was so.
That's okay.
And I loved the first movie of yours. Of course, you have heard it several times. But I really want to know that being from a family where your grandpa was a freedom fighter, like, so from that era, so how you really felt about Gadar when you signed it? Like, have you ever heard any stories from your grandpa? Have you ever heard anything like really encouraged you to take that role?
So the grandfather you're referring to was Mr. Barrister Rajni Patel, who was Cambridge educated and was Mrs. Indira Gandhi's right hand. No decision in New Age India post-independence was made without my grandfather's nod to Mrs. Gandhi. They did everything, including amending the constitution, was something that my grandfather did with him. But he wasn't alive when I entered films. I had heard plenty a story, met numerous luminaries, brilliant personalities, extremely smart people and politically inclined people who had been part of the freedom struggle. And my grandfather was the blue-eyed boy of our esteemed Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru ji. So the family was very closely connected to the Gandhis. And in fact, the first person who came to visit me when I was born in hospital was Mrs. Indira Gandhi. So yes, I did have that political connection, and therefore from my birth to the point that he was alive, I had many a story that was told to me. But the major influence in my life was my grandmother, Barrister Rajni Patel's first wife, Sushila Patel Gokhale. She in fact has made Gandhi museums, handcrafted Mahatma Gandhi's entire life story in dolls and made separate windows for each chapter of his life and donated those museums to the Grand Gandhi Smriti Inn, where Gandhiji was shot and assassinated rather in Delhi, and in Gandhiji's home in Bombay. So I had so many political stories, and we come from a very educated family, something that I was anyway very interested in, the whole British era and the reign over the colonial imperialism that they had all over the world. And she gave me insightful anecdotes. My maternal side of the family came from Pakistan. During the partition, they had left Lahore and Karachi and moved from, they were Sindhis, so they moved from there. So I had my Nana Nani telling me stories about the partition too. I grew up with that. And I grew up cross-cultural. I belong to parents who were Gujarati, Maharashtrian, and Sindhi mixed. You can't get more all India than that, So I'm child India. And I think that really framed my openness to do a character like that. when I heard the narration, I just fell in love with Sakina and Tara. You know, I felt that Sunny and me are just born to play these characters. So yes, living the British era story of our, like I said, the colonial imperialism and fighting for our freedom was something that I loved. And incidentally, very interestingly, Subhash Chandra Bose's grandnephew, Sugata Bose, was one of my professors at Tufts University at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy. So when I was studying and I didn't know that I would need this information in films, he used to tell us stories of the freedom struggle where he as a little boy would be driving an ambassador car with Subhash Chandra Bose hiding in the dicky and making him escape the British and things like that. So I think my entire life has been a tuition in playing Sakina. बचपन से कि मेरी मंजिल है एक एक्टर बनना, एक्टर के बाद एक डायरेक्टर प्रोड्यूसर बनना, तो उनको अपनी राह मालूम थी. मैं नॉन फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड की थी और मैं डिफ़ॉल्ट से एक एक्टर बन गई. हाँ, थैंक यू वेरी मच. मैंने फिल्म 3 दिन पहले साइन की थी और 3 दिन बाद मैं सेट पे थी, तो ना मेरे पास एक्टिंग की कुछ क्लासेस थे, ना डिक्शन, ना कुछ भी. जो मैंने सोचा सही है बस मैंने वही किया कहो ना प्यार है में. वो हमें लेने ज़रूर आएंगे, आज नहीं तो कल वो हमें लेने ज़रूर आएंगे, जो बहुत ही मुश्किल सीन था. मैंने स्कूल के वो हिस्से से स्टार्ट नहीं की थी फिल्म. तो मैं तो आई मीन इफ़ आई कैन यूज़ दिस, आई विश आई वाज वेयरिंग अ डायपर बिकॉज आई वाज रेडी टू पिस इन माय पैंट्स लिटरली. तो यू नो you're working with stalwarts and icons of the film industry, and मैं उनकी I'm not even their dust, मैं उनकी जूती भी नहीं हूँ till date, you know. So fear था, एक reverence था, और जैसे हंसी मजाक था ऋतिक के साथ, buddies थे, there was a reverence with actors like Amrish Puri ji and Sunny Deol and all that, and उनसे बहुत सीखने मिला. They were institutions in acting जो मैं नहीं कर पाई. कहो ना प्यार है जब स्टार्ट हुई थी, जैसे मैंने कहा, मैंने फिल्म साइन की और 3 दिन बाद फिल्म की शुरुआत हो गई. तो जितना मैं एक्टिंग के क्लासेस नहीं ले पाए, आई वाज लकी इनफ दैट आई वर्कड विद अमरीश पुरी जी एंड यू नो सनी देओल एंड एवरीबडी. एंड नाउ सनी के साथ it's just grown, and I still have too much respect and love and admiration. I can tease him, मैं उनको tease कर सकती हूँ, ये सब कर सकती हूँ, but वो एक elegant level है, you know, and he's the loveliest, most elegant human being of the film industry. But हाँ, he was already a superstar, and Hrithik was just a buddy starting off at the same time as me. So.
And one more thanks for my friend Shriya.
मैं बोलने वाला
अगर श्रिया नहीं होती
जोरदार तालियां
तो शायद हमेशा को मैं नहीं आ पाता. So she's always with me. I really appreciate her. Thank you.